Am I on now? Okay, how's that? How's the volume? Okay. Good. Okay. Uh, Good morning, everyone. My name is Gulu. I'm a teacher here at InsightLA, and will be sitting with you for the next 90 minutes. The agenda for today is we'll do a meditation. I'm going to say a few words about the practice, guide you through some of it, and then I have some reflections to share on the topic, and then we'll have a little time for questions, answers, discussion. Is there anyone brand new to meditation? Cultivation of concentration, also known as Samadhi, that is distinct in some ways from the classical mindfulness vipassana practice. And that's really what I'm going to talk about after the meditation. But just to give you some orientation, the orientation of the practice of cultivating concentration or samadhi is oriented around cultivating a sense of relaxation, a sense of inner well-being, a kind of pleasant feeling that can be in the mind and also pervade the body, and also on settling the mind, relaxing the mind, calming the mind, also calming the body on a physical and almost nervous system level. So the mind is gathered and collected, not scattered or agitated. And several things support this practice. The technique is to kind of use a gentle, bright effort to aim the attention at the breath. I'm going to encourage you to use this spot if you can feel the breath there, Anapana spot. If you can't feel the breath where, and sometimes quite difficult, and may even vary from sit to sit, if you can't feel the breath there, then just feel it wherever it's available in your body. So we have this idea of using a gentle effort to bring the attention to the breath, and then a kind of way of sustaining that, which is maybe not as efforted. So there's like effort and then a sustaining of the effort. Sometimes this is described as the ringing of the bell, and then the bell continues to ring. You might imagine in this analogy a bell that in theory could ring forever. So you apply the attention, sustain the attention, and then the other things that support the collectedness and gathering of the mind are a sense of joy, interest. Sometimes you hear this word rapture, like a rapt interest, and a sense of pleasant feeling in the body. These are not only supportive of gathering and collecting the mind, but also result from a mind that is gathered and collected. So it's this kind of self-reinforcing cycle. Whatever arises in the background whatever arises, we keep in the background. So there can be almost this kind of sense of secluding the mind. Like if I put my hands here, if the eyes like the mind, you're all still there. I'm just not engaging with you in the same way. So we say whatever arises in the midst of this awareness on the breath, we don't pick it up. So thoughts arise, we don't pick them up, get involved with them, analyze them, figure them out. Sensations arise in the body, we don't pick them up, try to figure, what is this? Is this pain? But we also don't reject it. So not picking anything up, not rejecting anything, just keeping the bright, gentle attention on the breath moving through the body. And just to say that the not picking up and not rejecting is a huge support to the practice, because it's that picking up when we get involved in our thinking or our planning or our worries that creates a form of agitation. So that's cross purposes. When we're rejecting, there's a kind of effort in pushing things away or trying to get rid of them, also creates a kind of agitation. And also the effort has to be relaxed. It's not the sort of sense of I'm trying to make something happen. It's a kind of relaxing into the conditions that allow the mind to be gathered. Because again, the strain or effort from our kind of like Western culture habits of exertion are also a form of create agitation and restlessness. And so to find that kind of sweet spot where it's enough effort that we're staying engaged with the practice, but not so much effort that it's straining. And then the cultivation is this practice that we keep the attention on the breath, and inevitably 1, 2, 3 breaths go by and we are somewhere else. And the moment that we realize we're somewhere else, we just let that go, letting that go in as gentle a way as possible. Sometimes there can be a sense of, oh God, I can't keep my mind focused. Like that also creates agitation, which is at cross purposes with our cultivation practice. So it's this very matter of fact understanding that the mind does wander. This is the habit of the mind. When we notice the mind has wandered, we let whatever that is go, and we just come back. And this process of starting again and again and again, not picking up, not rejecting. When we've noticed we've picked up or rejected, we just start again. That's the practice. Does that all make sense? You're with me? Okay. So let's begin by just finding a posture where there is some sense of well-being. Adjusting as is needed to minimize any discomfort in the body. Having a sense of being relaxed and grounded while also being upright and alert. You can close the eyes or allow the gaze to soften. Beginning with taking a few intentionally deeper breaths. And on the exhale, inviting the body to soften. Each exhale, softening the body, letting go of extra effort, softening the face, especially the space around the eyes. Softening the jaw. Allowing the neck to relax, the shoulders to drop down. Arms hanging, from the shoulders. Arms soften, wrists soften, hands soften. Letting the chest relax. Letting the belly hang freely. Just checking the alignment of the spine so the body is supported by the structure of the spine, and all the muscles on the back can soften. The spine is doing all the work, the muscles can soften. Softening the hips. And softening the legs, ankles, and feet. Feeling into the sense of groundedness of the body, the connection with the earth. Feeling the weight of the body in your seat. And then connecting with any part of the body where there is a sense of well-being, of ease, relaxation, a place of the body where there's no pain. Any part of the body, the hands, feet, top of the head. Resting the attention on this part of the body and connecting with the pleasant sensation of ease, relaxation, well-being. Connecting with the pleasant experience as a support for our practice. If it's available to you, there might even be a sense of the area of well-being expanding to pervade more and more of the body. And now directing the attention to the felt sense of the breath moving through the body. At the upper lip or anywhere you can feel it. Bright, relaxed attention, relaxed body. As best you can, letting the body breathe itself. Whenever you notice that the mind is distracted, something has been picked up, something rejected, Just letting it go, beginning again. Directing the attention at the feeling of the breath moving through the body, at the upper lip or wherever you can feel it. And if you wish, you can add another support, adding a mantra like in, out, the inner voice coordinating with the breath, in, out. Or the ancient mantra Buddho, Buddho, pointing to this inner capacity for awakening. Body breathes in, body breathes out. Just this and everything else in the background. Each time that you notice that the mind has been pulled away from the breath, just gently letting it go, gently guiding the attention back. Sustaining the attention on the breath with bright, gentle, patient effort. Not trying to make anything happen. Just receiving this flow of sensations of the breath moving through the body. helpful to periodically soften the body, soften the effort. Breathing in, aware of breathing in. Breathing out, aware of breathing out. Just this, everything else in the background. So, gently letting go of the breath. Bringing to mind someone or something for which you have a sense of gratitude. Visualizing this in as much detail as you can in your mind's eye. And connecting with the sense of gratitude as an experience in the body. Noticing where it is in the body, the quality of the energy of gratitude. And connecting with the goodness of this experience as a support to our Samadhi practice. And again, if this is available, maybe there can be some sense of the joy and well-being of gratitude spreading to cover more and more of the body. And then letting go of that practice, letting go of any idea of technique, any idea of doing, and just resting. Experience comes into awareness. Don't pick it up, don't reject it, just resting.